Hi everyone, Latoya here. Welcome to my crafty space. Thank you for the nice comments in my last video. I just wanted to be transparent about my card making journey slash hobby. Again, I think hobbies are very important. Hobbies should also cause you to grow and learn and you just not be stagnant. And sometimes it's a bit hard, especially when you work on something for a long time, just to have something occur where you mess up and it's like, oh gosh, I shouldn't make mistakes. Well, mistakes happen in card making. It's fine. So I did affix my card. I will come on and show you guys that later, aka I remade it. There was just too many red splotches in areas that I did not want it to be, so there was no salvaging that, and I did remake it, but again, I will go over that in another video. Today's video is all about the Stampin' Up! Mini Catalog. This is for January to April of this year, and I am very excited because, I mean, who doesn't love new product? But what comes with new product in this catalog is new ideas, which is really what I love more than new products, because as you guys know, I love products that I have in my stash. Everything I own, everything I purchase, I want to love it for the long haul. I don't just want something for one season and to be done with it. That's just not the type of crafter I am. So whenever I see new releases, of course I'm like, oh my gosh, I get that, excitement going, and I like to just browse through everything, and I love to make a list of everything I would purchase if I could purchase it. And then I look at my list of wants and I realistically address everything with, okay, do I actually need this item? It's a hobby. I really don't need anything, especially for how long I've been in the game, but I don't need anything. But I look to see, do I have a hole in my stamp stash? Are there items that I do need things for, like birthdays, Christmas? Do I need a different candy cane? Have I been working with a candy cane that's been too large? Do I want a small peppermint candy? Things like that, which if you guys want to know more about my stash and what I love to buy, feel free to ask, I will let you know. So I address the need slash hole in my stash for items. Then I look at things that I chose and I think, okay, do I own something already similar? How similar is that item compared to this item? Is there a vast difference? Am I looking at the same sentiments? Are the images drawn differently? Is this like sketched versus a super bold line? Does this item look more cartoony? Does that fit my style? And then budget, which should be number one, but we look at last, but make sure it's on the list because you need to look at it. So I also look at my budget. So when I was looking at this catalog, I was working with all of those things. Versatility, I need to be able to use the item more than once. Does it fit my budget? Style, does it meet my stamping style? And do I already own something similar to what I'm about to purchase? There's probably another thing because, 5 is a nice number for a list, but I'm stopping at 4. So that's what I look at. And when I get to the budget portion is really when I figure out, okay, I can't, this has to wait, because at the end of the day, if you don't have money, why are you purchasing things? Alrighty. So like I said before, if you don't know, I don't push product. I only share product that I absolutely love on this channel and that I love to create with, and I do play with old and new stuff. On to sharing my goodies with you guys. So the first thing I'm very, very excited to share with you guys is this here. I'm actually joking. This product is something I had to search for to round out my total because I did have a budget to work with for ordering for Stampin' Up. So I bought this Shaded Spruce Stampin' ink refill. Refills are great to have. You can use them for a variety of things in addition to refilling your ink pad. I'll make a video on that later, but this is the color. This is the color I decided to buy. It's a color I really like. Once I started playing with it, I was quite thrilled. Now, the next thing, this here, you guys, look at it. I am so excited. I ended up getting this because I had to rejoin Stampin' Up. I am a hobby demo. Again, like I said, I don't push product. I only share things I love. And being a hobby demo, quote unquote, is no difference from being a business demo. It's just I'm not selling things and doing all of the extra, having a website and whatnot. I just get a great discount because I'm actually signed up for something, but there's no fees. It's just you need to purchase a certain amount quarterly, which I end up hitting anyways with buying paper, refills, when new catalogs and such come out. It's within my budget and I'm not going over. And, if I have some crafty friends that are like, oh, I need some paper or something too, I can get that and hit my quota. So It's totally doable. I only suggest doing it if you can afford it. And with me rejoining, because I had lapsed after I got married, because that's what I was focused on and focused on paying on, they had a deal to actually get this Stampin' Mini machine. This is the Stampin' Mini embossing and die cutting machine. And I thought this was kind of neat. I've seen it before. I just didn't think it was something that I needed. But when ordering time came around and this was an option, I chose to purchase this instead of the blue one, just because it fits the scheme and design of my desk and area better. And I think this is a really great way to use up scraps and small dies and such. Obviously, you know, larger dies are going to be a no-go, but for example, this is one of the stamp sets I purchased. All of my dies from this set here will run through this machine. And these are to go. So that's kind of cool. Now there are some dies that will not run through this machine. You know, obviously like the larger dies, but that's okay. I have my Gemini Junior, and my whole purpose for having the Gemini Junior is so that I'm not cranking away. But for this, I honestly don't mind. Plus, it'll be nice to show you guys, if you want to see on camera, me kind of, you know, doing some die cutting action. So I think it's just a really nice, smooth addition to my stash. And it also came with these plates here. So it came with everything I needed. And that made me super, super happy. So every single plate I could need to run anything through is great. Now the only downside is all of my embossing folders, like all but like a few of them, are the standard like large size embossing folders, and those obviously will not fit. So that's the only thing that makes me sad. But I do have a couple of these embossing folders that will fit the machine. But these were just bought because I like the design. This isn't something I actually like seek out. I typically purchase these here. All right, so that machine was number 2, which I was very, very excited about. Let's put that there to the side. I'm so excited. It's so cute. And I do want to keep this to keep all the things in, but I think I need to find a better storage system for my pieces here. Okay. So since I already spoiled it, I'll show you guys what's next. This is Share a Milkshake, and I'll move my catalog out of the way. Okay. So I ended up purchasing the bundle. I bought the bundle because I thought the dies had enough detail and interest and things that I could not replicate on my scan and cut. So I purchased a Brother Scan and Cut to cut down on me purchasing dies. I can use my scan and cut to cut out images. It saves me money on the long haul, and I can purchase more stamp sets because that's what I personally love. But when I see dies that have just, for example, this waffle cone, I almost screamed when I saw a card made with this, and I was like, I need that waffle cone die like immediately. You can use this for so many things. So versatility. These dies, I'm like, yes, not only do they cut out the images here, but you also get the waffle cone, and you also have this really sweet design here, which is cool. So that's why I purchased those. This stamp set, it fits the theme that I love, one of the themes, and that is ice cream. I really like ice cream for some reason. It's just one of my things. Unfortunately, you can't see anything here with this photopolymer stamp set because they stopped lining that with the outline, but you can see this here. So this is very cool. I'll just go back to the front. The stamp set is so cool. Now, I am not in love with the way the sentiments are written. The font is it's a little cartoony, which is a little outside of my style, but I do have other stamp sets with sentiments that will go perfect with these images. These images, I love these two here. This is what sold me in addition to this straw and this spoon. I saw those and I was just like, oh my gosh, this set is the bee's knees. And then I saw the dies and I was like, okay, let me get that bundle ASAP. Absolutely love it. So that is why I purchased Share a Milkshake. Up next is the Country Bouquet set, and you guys, this set, when I saw this, these two images just jumped out at me, and once I saw these sentiments, the font, I love cursive, oh my gosh, I was like add to cart, I was like, I can't click hard enough. But you probably notice I do not have the punch, and that's where my budget comes into play. And also analyzing it, do I need this punch for this set? I came to the conclusion that for me, I do not need the punch. This is a photopolymer stamp set, so there's no point in me showing you the stamps until I stamp them out. But it's photopolymer, and the punch stamps out the heart, and then these two pieces here. For me, I did not think that that was necessary. I can fussy cut out what I need here and be completely happy. And these images, there's so much detail. I love these. I can't wait to play with these. And then the sentiments, I love that we are friends. For you, I love you. With love, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Just wanted to say, this is perfect for friends, your loved one, your romantic partner. You guys, it covers so many bases, and this is so fudging cute. And also these here, these hearts, runner-ups. This heart here, number 3. These, I don't know. And I know I don't like this at all. But I was completely sold on these two and these here in the sentiments. Just amazing. I am really happy to have this Valentine's Day stamp. Another stamp set bundle that I love is this On the Farm set. Please raise your hand if you knew that I was going to purchase this. You guys. Okay, so if you don't know, I have a ton, like a bin that's spilling out of farm stamps because it's just my thing. I was not born on a farm. I haven't spent time on farms. So actually I have. So, but I really, really love farm stamps, gardening stamps. It's just one theme that I love. It's another theme. So Stampin' Up, thank you for hitting some of my themes. I'm very happy. These dies, I immediately knew I needed when I saw the one card made with the cow, the pig, and I think there's a chicken somewhere. There's a bunny, there's ducks. Where's the chicken? Maybe there's not a chicken and I just imagined one, but that's how it should be. Cow, pig, chicken, but that's okay. Saw these solid images and I'm like, okay, those are perfect. In addition to these other items here that you can put in the background to just have, I thought that was so swell. And these stamps, I love the way these images are drawn. So nice. And these sentiments from all of us, today is a good day, thinking happy thoughts of you. I love how good is bolded, happy is bolded, from all of us is bolded. I just think this is such a phenomenally cute set. And guess what? It is red rubber. Another bonus. I love red rubber just as much as I love photopolymer. So super cute. Love the font, love the sentiments, love the images. Just such a sweet stamp set. And these dies are just so much fun. Now, surprise, I purchased just a die set. I know, right? I surprised myself. These dies are called Love for You dies. I decided I did not need the stamp set with these dies. Okay, so here it is in the catalog. So I purchased just the dies. And if you see here, the dies actually not only cut out the shadow for the So Much Love for You, but you also die cut out So Much Love for You also. So when I was just looking at the stamp set, I'm like, okay, these are all sentiments I have. I don't have Nobody Gets Me like you get me, but everything else I have. And I wasn't honestly in love with the font for these sentiments, but I love how thin the die cut is. So I decided, and also to help my budget, I decided against getting the stamp set because I'm like, my sentiments, I'm already covered there. And the floral images in the stamp set, they didn't super wow me. I have other florals by Stampin' Up! And other companies that I love. So I passed on the stamp set and just got the dies. So you do save money when you buy things as a bundle, but you also save money when you only buy the one thing that you love. And when I looked at that, I loved this. So that is why I purchased only the dies for that. And last but not least, you guys, can you guess what it is? Bunnies. I am a sucker for bunnies. I love bunnies. Bunnies and bears. I have bunnies and bear stamp sets. It's again, my thing. Not only does this cover Easter, it also covers, like, you know, my little niece. She's so cute. And just babies. Bunnies and babies. It's just, it's a thing. So when I saw this set, I literally just said, oh my gosh, it's adorable. It's adorable. Get on my cart now. The font on Happy Easter, the font on It's a New Day, an Easter treat for you. Enjoy all the little moments. Literally all the sentiments I love so much. And the bunnies, I thought these guys were just the cutest. I mean, look at his little ear. Look at his ear just like bent over. It reminds me of my German Shepherd and how his ear just used to flip over. And I'd be like, oh, Fritz, you are so cute. And then you have the carrot here and then the eggs. Beautiful. I love how these images are done. I love the style of these images. This stamp set is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. So I purchased it. It's in my forever stash now because it needed a home in my forever stash. So that is all I purchased, you guys. There actually are a couple of items that I do want to get, but like I said, I was working with a budget, so I had to refrain and resist. There are about 3 or 4 more items that I'm going to purchase in the future when I can afford them, and I will totally share those with you all. I'm really excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my little haul and why I purchased what I purchased, and I hope that inspires you to also stick to your style, your budget, things being versatile. If you care about that, just stick to things that make you happy and don't over consume if you can't afford it or if you don't need it. Alrighty, so I will talk to you all later, and I hope you all do something crafty to make sure you're happy. Okay, bye.